I'll loan you some money, but then you don't want to even ask him when he's stuck 300,000.
Yeah.
And so, and then I lost like 70,000 right away to JRB, you know, with it, to his aces.
Right.
And then I'm with $80,000 just clinging on.
Right.
He's madman, dude. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It makes you play different because if I don't get loan money, I have to leave.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to do the walk of shame out of there.
So you gotta just
Start looking for loose change on the way out to see if you can get your car out of the valet parking.
I think I brought 300,000. I thought that would be enough. And it wasn't near enough.
I was gonna say, that was like maybe it gets you half an hour.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy, yeah. I mean, you would think 300,000 would
You
be
can get
enough.
shoved, you can get
The
shoved.
way the
with
game
that.
was playing, and then
Yeah.
they were doing a lot of straddles, so it would be
Yeah.
400, and then 800, and then 1,600, and 3,200.
Yeah, they weren't
Yeah,
kidding
then
around.
it's just like insane stage.
Yeah. And it was just like an element of craziness. If you've ever played with Keating, he's something else. You know?
15. Raise 6,000.
So this is interesting. Brandon is taking a board that he thinks is
Eric Pearson
way better
told
for
me
his range.
They're putting another game
We can
together,
see he basically has
and, Eric
no
said he's
equity on this
playing
board.
it,
He's got 5%.
And he said, no, you know
He's
what?
just trying
Against
to
Keating, I don't want to play.
Put the screws to Ruske, for lack of a better word.
It's too random.
No, those are still the best games. Like you have to play. It's gonna be swingy, but like it's those are the
You
most.
gotta be saying this is $1 million one way or the other.
That's
Yeah, exactly. But it's
If you're
gonna be
willing-
swingy.
If you're
but-
willing to sit down and say it's gonna be
Very
$1
good
million
turn for
one way or
Brandon's
the other,
range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then sit down. Otherwise, if you can't live with
See
that,
how he
then you
proceeds
don't
here.
play. Yeah, you don't play. Because you could be the best player at the table and have
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
you could
cards.
easily
and
win.
Still
lose $1
relatively
million
deep.
bucks for that.
SPR like
It just
2.75
forces you
according to
to
the
gamble
graphic.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, when he lost that 800,000.
Could go big, could fire small, trying to set
it
up a
all
river
in hand?
shove.
Like-
No, no, I got some of it.
Yeah.
And
Let's see what the
When he-
young
when-
wizard
when he
picks.
when he got felted.
Trust in Brandon is my
That's the
philosophy.
first time. I mean, I've seen him on TV. I've seen him live. I haven't
Yeah.
played with him, but I played like in the heads up thing. He was at the next table and
Yeah.
stuff. He looked really upset.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I was sitting right
800,000.
next to him.
He fires on the
was
bigger
upset.
side,
He was
13
upset.
into
That's a lot of
17 and
money.
It's like he
change.
couldn't believe that somebody had actually outdrawn him or something.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's like a.
And when he's steamy, he's really scary, and everybody's.
Ruske is
intimidated.
going to call the 2 kings.
And it was really, that's why I meant so much. to me
This is
that
a fun
I
one,
was
hand number
actually
22. 43,300 in the middle. Oh my
getting
God.
dark after
Top
that,
set
and
for
then he called
Ruske.
me to walk me through my loss.
And he
my
does
loss
check
was
it
only
over,
400,000.
which makes a lot of sense. Checks
So,
and flow.
And I thought that was so
I think
awesome.
Brandon probably
like-
goes for it here,
He's giving me poker advice.
and it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But let's
And
see
nobody's
what
ever
Brandon
done that.
does.
Right.
You know, called me and, are you busy? And I thought, oh no, I said something.
This is not going to go well. This is going to be a bad call.
Yeah, I know, here we go.
He's going to rag on.
Like Eric's really intimidating.
That's
Like,
the next
borrow
thing.
some money.
It's usually someone needing to borrow too.
Now you want to buy a piece of me for the next one?
He gave me seats to, you know, he has.
Time extension time from
seats for
Brandon.
the Raider game, so the night after my loss, he gave me seats to it. We go there, it's on the 50-yard line, like just 3 rows back, and free drinks, free food.
He just gave me.
He gave them to us, and
All in.
That's an all-in
there
from
were,
Brandon.
4 of us that were there, and there were these punk kids sitting in our seats.
And a snap call from Ruske. And Brandon, gonna get the bad news. It's a 6-figure pot, $107,300 going Ruske's way. And Brandon, the young wizard who went to Brown University,
With their dad, you know?
40 more.
finally loses a big one on stream after crushing. Or Twitter or
Yeah.
Instagram, all at Life King
You know,
Poker.
it was limitless, this place. Like,
Oh,
you remember when he played here months ago? He goes, yeah,
Saya
he said
getting
he was leaving
involved.
for Europe for a
She's
few
been
months, and I
A
could use
little
his
cold,
apartment
but
while
she
I
had
was
aces
gone, and he
earlier
was
and
never coming
aces
back.
again for Saya.
And I thought the apartment was going to be some shitty apartment. It was like a $4
much?
million ward office.
And you
Bill's
just-
3-bet
you
is
just,
2
like, texted him,
tens.
He said you could use it.
Saya
No, he
on
gave
the
me the
run
keys
good
when he was
train
here.
early.
And then
She reaches for the
and then I went
4-bet.
and
Let's
checked
see
it
what
out.
sizing
So
she
nice.
went with.
And that made staying there
7,000.
so nice.
Yeah.
And we just gave it back like last weekend. And when you go into Vegas and you stay in a regular hotel room, it's totally different.
Bill's definitely going to see a flop with 2
It's
tens.
in the Aria complex.
Oh, okay.
So it's right where I'm playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunate
it- it-
situation
that
for
makes it
Bill
work.
right now.
It's like 3,500 square feet. so it's like a
big.
home.
It's big, yeah.
And you
Oh
come
my
in
God,
and
it's a
like-
5-bet.
It's always pleasant.
I thought he would
peaceful,
for sure
it
flat,
felt like coming home.
but we got
Right.
5-bet time. Bill
that would make a
Klein.
huge difference.
It made a
yeah, for
huge
sure.
difference.
All in?
All in.
My God, look at these two go. $128,900 in the middle. Pocket aces versus
90
pocket
help.
tens.
'Cause mine aren't
Bill
aces.
goes once.
I'll let you know if mine shows up. Only one time. Yeah. No.
No hope for
Five.
Bill.
Queen?
No.
How about diamond?
He's got a diamond in hand
Yeah.
and a diamond. Bill
One
Klein
time.
calls a 6-bet shove from Saya, the LA cash game legend,
Oh man.
and finds a 4-diamond run out for a pot
You are
of
so brutal, Bill.
$128,900.
One time.
He covers.
Oh, it is pretty funny. It does say that every time.
I think Rusuke's over here from Japan, JJ. I think that's the reference, and he keeps extending his trip in LA, having too much fun playing the stream games.
I heard he's been doing quite well too. He's making too much money. And here we have Ace King versus Aces. And Al and Saya have a dynamic. You know, I've played with them at the same table. I've commentated on them a bunch. This money is getting in pre-flop. Al looking like a straight killer with his shades.
Yeah, I like this look with the denim jacket, the
30,
shades.
start with-
Good look.
Just under 30, right?
Put your seatbelts on. Al is up against not only, in my opinion, the best female poker player of all poker,
Phil, I saw this
But
hand on
also-
YouTube you played. Aces. You had aces. This other guy. I think
probably
Mike
one of
is
the
his
most
name, had
talented
kings.
poker players
Oh,
And it
weird.
comes-
in
Yeah.
all of the
It
United
comes king
States.
high, and then ace on the river.
And
I was
that's
like, oh
gonna
my
be
God, Phil's
brutal.
about to lose this huge pot.
For
Yeah.
Al.
Ace on the river.
I remember. Yeah,
The- the-
Al
yeah,
with
you were in the
top
game.
top
Yeah, yeah.
in a 4.
Well, that's
Bet
why
pot.
Hilarious
I bet
thing.
a little bit on the
Yeah.
flop.
Neither player can fold.
And-
It's just like.
well,
yeah.
I was all set to. I was tired.
Were you going to? Yeah.
Oh yeah. If he
Did
had,
he raise
if he
it
had
at some
shoved,
point? I
if he had
don't-
shoved with the king out there, if he had shoved, if I had bet the
on the
12
flop,
and he had
you
shoved, I
were
would
gonna
have.
fold. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I
And
would.
I only bet to see what he would do.
The only reason I wouldn't fold like so much
Because
money.
if I
so
do
much
that,
money
and I
went
figure,
in.
well, I'm gonna get to the river because he's
Yeah.
gonna check.
And
the
Saya
I guess you
keeping
figured
Al's
you made it so
range
much
very
flop.
wide. She
Kings
knows
is
that
Had
Al
to
part of
be.
his range.
can
Yeah,
bluff
yeah,
off
like-
his stack. He's very
But there's
talented,
just-
and
If I was
when
in your
someone's
spot,
very
so much money
talented
went
and
in pre-flop,
tough,
There's just no way I could fold.
you can leave them some rope.
Yeah, and
But it worked out.
I almost
anyway.
felt bad for
You
him.
banked it on the river. It was nice.
I almost felt bad.
You almost felt bad for it.
Yeah, unlucky for
Well, I mean,
LJJ.
yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
just
no,
a
but it
foregone
happens both ways to
conclusion.
everybody.
20,000 behind
Yeah, I
according to
mean,
the
I've
graphic
lost
with
some
about
very-
20,000 in the
Just
middle.
like that.
There's nothing he can do here, especially against
No,
the
I never
players
feel bad.
talented and
I never-
aggressive
no,
as
I
Saya.
wonder how I could get more. You know?
Yeah,
How I could have played it differently.
There's
to
two
get a
types of
little bit
people.
more.
yeah. You always go.
Yeah.
And I just wonder now how he reacts to
almost surprised
Saya's
he
small
shoved
bet here.
The river.
Did he? So he
Because
just.
he understands
I forgot
that
how it played
he
out.
can be
If he raised
behind
you on the
here
flop or
too if
something
he's
and it's
massively
shove.
coolered.
He
You bet
And if he
small on the
check
flop, I
raises,
remember.
does he get
raised-
worse to call
Somebody
up?
had raised ace jack.
Yeah, your point's
He had ace
very
jack,
good.
so
It's
he
a
bets.
rainbow
He
board,
makes
so
it 6, I make it 25.
there's not a lot for
and
him
he
to
takes
deny here on a king
usually
high
an
board.
extension to call,
Right. And then it came king.
and then the king comes and he checks. So I bet like 12 into 60.
He just called.
And you
right?
can
And he
see how
calls that.
tricky this situation
So
is.
then
Al
we go
throws
check on the
in
turn.
a time check.
And an ace on the
And
river.
the ace on the river, and he shoves.
And look
Yeah.
at
So
how
he had to
intense
have thought,
Saya
well,
is
he doesn't have
studying
aces
Al
anymore. He must.
with
He
two
didn't
aces
bet the turn.
in her hand.
Right, exactly. You checked the turn, so he was convinced you didn't have aces. Yeah.
Because he didn't give it a lot of thought.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a set of kings. You know, like what's he gonna do?
At that point,
I wouldn't fold his hand either. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said, first thing I said is, well, what else could he have?
Yeah.
And if you're Al, I think you just
Yeah,
close
it's
your
the
eyes
thing
and
that makes
And if
call.
the ace doesn't come, I
probably
shot-
just
I lay him
check
down then
call
too.
river as well. That seems quite
Maybe.
the optimal line, but he thinks
not-
otherwise
Right.
and clicks
That
the
goes-
I
all-in
don't know
button.
him well enough. Yeah.
See, I
I've only
know
played
him
with
well enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Ace.
King on the river, not on the first one. Can Al hit a king on the river on the second run out? And no, Saya's gonna win the
I should cover because I had
$500 pot.
Marina won a couple pots. Yeah.
So if you haven't,
Talk about
make
a
sure you guys
crazy
support
game.
Live at the
Holy
Bike.
cow.
We should get over like 200 likes right now because that's like 20% of you guys. If 20% of you hook us up with the YouTube algorithm, bumps it up. Yale looks very good. I look very good. So if it's time for me to ask for a raise, I say, hey, look at how I get that like button moving in the right direction. So if you guys want to support me, Live at the Bike, the all-new Bally's Presents, Live at the Bike, smash that like button. I'm here with my friend and also professional poker player, Yale.
Brandon made it 600. I
I
called.
was so excited when he wanted to be a commentator and be a part of our team. Not only is he knowledgeable, he brings energy, and he's a credible source of someone who's outlasted time in poker. I talked about this with Adam the other day, Yale, and someone who I think you'll see these young superstar poker players, but they die out in a couple years. But I think the longevity in the game proves way longer of an expert of a poker player, someone who just lasts and grinds through the years and knows how to be disciplined and play the middle stakes, the bigger stakes,
way you
and
play.
just finds a way to win. And here we have a 3-bet
I started
by
with
Eric
42.
and Brandon with the
So
4-bet.
32 left.
They will have water here eventually.
Oh, Eric bought him for
I mean, how hard is it
50,000.
to
My
get
reads
water?
are off today, Yale.
I demand.
And I'm gonna be playing poker later. Hopefully I can fix
demand
this.
water. I can't live without it.
Fun first hand for Eric. 3 bets the ace-10 suited and just gets a young gun he doesn't know piling it back in his face.
I think he'll let this one go.
Call 10,000.
Oh, and he says, all right, call. I mean, usually for me, if I don't have chips in front, I shouldn't be saying my strategy, but I usually have chips in front. If I don't have chips in front of me, it's just kind of awkward. Ace, queen, 9, 2 clubs. Top for Brandon.
10,000.
10,000.
Half pot sizing from Brandon Yale.
Call 10,000.
And Eric, once he's in a 4-bet pot and spikes that ace, he's ahead of something like pocket 10s, jacks, king on the turn.
All in.
That's so stupid.
I gave you
Look at that, like everything got there. I guess he could have jacks right now. That'd be okay.
That right there is what he owes.
Water.
Oh, I'll take one. Thank you.
10 seconds.
Sorry, you want water?
Yeah, sure.
Bill will give you one.
Brandon with the mash of the all-in button.
Oh,
You hear Eric Hick's
I mean,
frustration.
the only thing I could hope you have is jacks.
thank you, John.
I get the king didn't come. So bad. Okay, how much is it back?
Sorry, but, yeah.
What do you guys think in the chat? You think Eric Hicks is going to call or fold? Let me know. What do you think, Yale? Think Eric Hicks is going to find the fold? He is the mad genius.
So bad.
I don't know Eric's game, but I think he's going to fold here if I had to guess. This is like you heard him say right when the king of clubs hit. It's just such a gross card. Kind of kills Brandon's action.
Thanks.
And Brandon did Snapchat.
20,000.
Not that I'm